So we are doing geometry chapter 1 and we did some concepts in previous classes. So let's do. So the next is angle addition postulate. So it is like this. So angle is SRT and this is P. So if P is in interior of angle RST, whenever we name angle, we always put the vertex in the middle. Okay. So if P is inside RST, then the measure of RST is equal to sum of measures of RSP and PST. So this is measure. When we put M, it means measure. So measure of RST is equal to measure of RSP plus measure of PST. This is angle addition postulate. So this angle is measure RSP and this angle is measure PST. Okay, and then bisecting angles. Okay, so an angle bisector, it is a ray that divides an angle into two angles that are congruent. Okay, so this was the angle addition postulate. Okay, and in bisector, it is like R S T and this is P. So in this, PS bisects angle RST into two angles into two congruent angles. Okay, so this is an arrow. So that's bisects into two congruent angles. So here this is a different color. Okay. These are two different, the measures are not equal. And in this, it is angle RSP is equal to angle, measure of angle RSP is equal to measure of angle PST, or we can say that angle RSP is congruent to angle PST. Complementary and supplementary angles. So complementary angles are those whose two angles whose measure have sum of 90 degree, like this. So these two angles, they add up to 90 degree. This sign indicates 90 degree. Okay. And they can be adjacent or non-adjacent. Adjacent means that they have a common vertex and a common side. So these are adjacent supplementary angles. Suppose this is A, B, C and D. Okay. So this is adjacent complementary angles. So this is angle ABD is equal to plus DBC is equal to 90 degree. Okay. So they are complementary angles are the angles who add up to 90 degree. Then these were adjacent. They can be non-adjacent also, like this. This is 25 degree or 30 degree, and this is 60 degree. So this is ABC 30 degree, and this is DEF 60. So angle ABC plus angle DEF is equal to 90 degree. These are non-adjacent complementary angle. And then the supplementary angles. So supplementary angles add up to 180. So like this, we see that this is a linear pair and each angle is supplementary of 1. So if this is angle 1, this is angle 2, then we can say that angle 1 and angle 2 add up to 180. Okay. These are adjacent. Adjacent means they have same vertex and one common side. So these are adjacent supplementary angles. And then we can have like this an angle like this, which is suppose 110. Okay. And this is ABC, and there is another angle which is 70 degree. So angle ABC plus PQR is 180. Because these are non-adjacent angles because they don't have a common vertex and a common side. So these are non-adjacent supplementary angles. Now, what are the linear pairs? So the linear pairs are the ones like this. They have one common side and these are two adjacent angles or linear pair when the non-common sides are opposite rays. Okay. So these are, so this is a common side. Linear pair. So this is a common side. Okay. This is a common side and so suppose this is angle A and this is angle B. So the non-common sides like this AD and AE, they are opposite pairs. So AD and AE are opposite pairs. Okay. So these are known as linear pairs. Angle A and angle B are linear pair and they add up to 180 degree. So they are supplementary angle. Angle A plus angle B is 180. Where AD and AE are opposite rays, okay, opposite pairs, or we can say opposite rays. Okay. So two adjacent angles are linear pair where the non-common side are opposite rays and the angle in the linear pair are supplementary angles. Okay. And vertical angles, they are like this. I'll show you here. So two angles are vertical angles with when their sides form two pairs of opposite rays. Okay. So these are like this is angle 1 and this is angle 2, this is 3 and 4. So angle 2 and angle 4 are vertical angles and they are equal also, and angle 1 and angle 2. So angle 1 and 4 are vertical angles, angle 1 and 2 are linear pairs. And 2 and 4 are equal and 1 and 3 are also equal. Vertical angles are always equal. So if a diagram is given to you, what things you can assume and what things you cannot assume, is suppose this is P and this is Q, this is R, and this is S, and this is this is T. So we can assume that all points are coplanar. Okay, these are points. Okay, it keeps on going. So all points are coplanar, and we can assume PQR is points PQR are points PQR are collinear, and Q is between P and R. We can assume that uh, angle uh, SQT and TQR are adjacent angles, and angle PQR is straight angle. Okay, and we can also assume that PR and SQ intersect at Q. PQ, SQ, and TQ, they intersect at Q. These things we can assume. What we cannot assume is, we cannot assume that PQ is congruent to QR, and we cannot assume that angle SQT is equal to TQR, and we cannot assume that SQR is perpendicular. To assume that, we should have these signs, that this is 90°, okay, and these two lines are equal. Then it will say that PQR is congruent to PQ is congruent to QR, and to show that this is 90°, SQR is 90°, and we can assume that, and to make sure that these both are equal, we have to give the equal number of this. So this shows that SQP is congruent to TQR. Okay, so this ends the concepts of chapter 1. If you have any difficulty, feel free to let me know. Thank you so much.